Cancers, there seems to be a lot of adventure, a lot of fun, a lot of discovery. You know exactly where you want to go. You're so close to obtaining like a huge goal or accomplishment. Keep focusing on you. You're almost there, okay? Welcome to your Gemini season Tarotscope. Cancers, it's no secret that you are my favorite sign. I pretty much say it every single season. And this season in particular, you seem to be getting all the love, success, and opportunity. First channeled message, you were digging and digging and digging, and you like this hole was huge, and you were just going and going and going, and you were tired, but you knew that there was no way in hell that you were giving up. And then you finally hit the treasure chest. You opened up and there's like this beautiful crown. You're like, I knew it. This is exactly where I was meant to be. This is exactly where I was meant to dig to get this crown. Of course, also giving a nod to the crown chakra, which has been coming up in a lot of readings, I feel. So really paying attention to that connection to source, recognizing the synchronicities and not letting anyone else get in your way. The second channel message, you're on this beautiful white horse and you were just going and you were very focused, and there was kind of like distractions around you, were like people fighting around you, or like throwing things in your path, but you were so focused, like no matter what obstacle got in your way, the horse jumped over it, you ducked under any branch, you knew exactly where you're going. It's like you saw this castle in the distance and you were just going and going and going. So if some of you are wanting to move or thinking about a move, or you're just wanting movement and more excitement, or just physically moving your body and getting healthier, or working on your physical regime, or even just riding horses, if some of you are really connected to horses or wanting to feel that type of energy, that's a yes for me. And also kind of that eye on the prize, or knowing that there's a certain end goal or end destination that you're after. And then third of all, it was like you got to the barn or like the end destination, and some sexy times were definitely happening. I mean, that makes sense for a few reasons. Astrologically, Venus will ingress into the sign of Cancer on June 2nd. Secondly, Jupiter just moved into Pisces on May 13th. So given that water fertile energy, sex, relationships, intimacy are all going to be expanding. And so I would ask you just to pay attention to that first week of June. There may be some opportunity for some adventure, some sex, some pleasure. So I want you just to focus on you, know exactly where you're wanting to be, and it's not that you're not going to be compassionate, care about other people, but I just wanted you to keep focusing on yourself. And I feel like that's been a key message over the past few Tarotscopes that I've been giving Cancer specifically, is just to not worry about everyone else, because you know exactly what you're meant to do or the goals that you're meant to achieve. And this is a time where I feel like huge breakthroughs can happen. I mean, guess what, Cancers? It's literally your season right around the corner. So this is a time truly to not give up and be frustrated because it's not happening yet. Everything is turning out in your favor. And I think even when I saw the channel of you riding that horse and kind of the distractions or the energy around you, that was kind of like distracting or frenetic, because we do have Mercury entering retrograde on May 29th. Saturn starts its retrograde on May 23rd, and then the eclipses that are happening as well. But remember, like, yes, retrogrades happen a lot. They're not always bad. If anything, it's a chance to slow down for the collective, but individually, especially for water dominant individuals, Cancer, Pisces, and Scorpio, Jupiter being in Pisces is extremely benevolent, especially if you're a Cancer that has your birthday early in Cancer season, or has a rising or a moon sign in those early degrees in your chart. That Jupiter is going to be blessing you so beautifully until July 28th, and then Jupiter will go back into Aquarius, finish off that transit, and then go back into Pisces on December 28th of this year. So really just know, of course, minor delays or disruptions might occur, but you have so much beautiful energy, especially with Venus moving into Cancer. So let's get to the cards, shall we? First card we have is the Death card, which doesn't mean actual death. It's complete rebirth and transformation with the Page of Wands. So it's like you're now understanding new passions, new ideas, new things that bring you excitement are coming into the fold. And so this is your opportunity to really go after them and to not apologize for putting yourself first, putting your pleasures first, putting what you want and having these exciting energies in your life. Of course, the Death card is going to be intertwined with the retrogrades and reflecting and reassessing, and with, of course, the eclipses being huge portals. You can also assess where you were at the end of 2020, that end of November through to mid-December, because that's when we had the eclipses in the same axis of Gemini and Sagittarius last. And of course, the Death card connected to Scorpio energy. So if you find a Scorpio that can bring you joy and passion, this is a good sign. We do have the Five of Pentacles as well. So Cancers, I want you to be mindful that if any scarcity mindsets, or if things aren't manifesting right away, or if people around you are projecting their own fear and scarcity and lack mindsets, that, again, I'm not saying you can't be compassionate to people around you or those that you love, but I just personally feel from what I was channeling and even that Page of Wands, it's like there's going to be things that excite you, and this is kind of a chance to focus on yourself and kind of always that universal energy pushing back and kind of testing us a little bit. How bad do you want it? And not allowing any delays or lack at one moment delay the success and the passion that's going to be happening later. So let's see what else is coming through. Also too, just with that Jupiter and Pisces energy, if any of you do have debts that you want to pay off, either financially or karmically, this is a time to start paying that off. Start needing to make amends or to apologize to anyone that you need to. Not saying you have to, but sometimes that Five of Pentacles is like weighing us down for a certain type of reason. I honestly think this is more of just a mindset or a belief. It's like, I might be alone, I might be out and in the cold, or I'm not going to have enough love or money to see me through to this next city or for this next adventure or to be worthy of love. You already are, Cancers. You already are. So let's see what else is coming through. I know this is very random, but I saw, of course, I saw a figure eating corn and like on the porch, kind of like that golden hour, the sun just starting to set, and drinking iced tea. So this energy of just being fully content, kind of like the golden sun with the golden corn, that solar plexus energy, power, confidence, knowing that this is already yours, and just, again, what brings you joy and pleasure, and maybe just fulfilling yourself from that nutrient level or simple pleasures that you can engage in to continually attract more beautiful pleasure into your life. The reason why I giggled is because like the cards always just spill the tea. The Fool, a new adventure, with the Six of Swords. I honestly think some of you are like, I want to move, or I want to go to a different country. I'm just wanting a new chapter to begin. I'm ready for something more. I know I've been putting in all this work. I can taste it that something is right approaching. Of course, your solar return, your birthday is literally right around the corner. So I just need you to, again, notice what brings you excitement, what brings you passion, and start focusing on that full throttle. Everything is going to be working out in your favor. You have such beautiful planetary transits supporting you right now. And any little doubt or fear, you can release that, knowing that was all in the past. I've been doing the work to welcome in my dream job, dream love, dream pleasure, dream location or residence. It's all coming, especially with the Six of Swords. You may not be physically moving, but metaphorically, you're moving away from something turbulent into still waters. Teehee, that will serve you a lot better. But even if some of you are wanting to travel or wanting to get away just for a little bit, or I do think some of you are thinking of physically moving to start that new chapter, okay? And we have the Judgment card. So some of you might have had this opportunity to prioritize yourself first, or to move, or to travel, and it was rejected or denied. I just want you to pay attention to what's coming through and what you've always been kind of called to pursue, or what you've always wanted, because that Judgment card is going to be there to really ask you, it's right here. You can taste it. Are you going to give up now? Or maybe in the past you had to let it go because of lack, or because of scarcity, or because other people were projecting their own beliefs onto you. And now the universe is asking you, are you going to let this go again? During the retrogrades, there also might be temptation to put others first, or to be more pragmatic instead of truly honoring yourself. So this is a time where all these pathways and these portals are making themselves available to you. You just have to decide if you're going to take them and have the courage to keep digging, to get on that boat, to get on that horse. Also, the Death card, a white horse. I saw you riding a white horse. That's also a vibe. If you want to connect with horses in that way, pleasures, corn, iced tea, staying on the porch. I just honestly feel that there's this huge opportunity, huge love that is coming for you. And the reason also that I just had to take a moment before, the bottom card on the deck is the Lovers. So whether or not some of you are in relationships or just seeking more intimacy, more love, or deeper connections with your current partnerships, it's coming. And that also might just be like that little bit of Five of Pentacles, like where is he, or where is she, or where are they? I've been wanting this deeper connection, or even just a deeper love for what you do in terms of your career or hobbies. It's all coming. And like I said, engaging in those simple pleasures and what you truly want will allow more things to love. And like I said, Venus moving into Cancer on June 2nd, I really want you to be aware when June rolls around what you're really noticing and being called to pursue, so that more of this fertile, loving energy can just flow in beautifully. Okay, so that is my general reading, Cancers. If this reading resonated and you want to say thank you, tips and donations are always appreciated. The link to donate is in my bio. If you want even more clarity about this season, you can watch your rising and your moon sign videos. And please tag a fellow Cancer who could also benefit from this message. I'm releasing more content and more workshops throughout this month specifically. So I already have the Jupiter in Pisces workshop available. So if you want to learn more about this transit and how you'll benefit, it's available on my website, and there's a link in my bio. And then stay tuned. I'm going to be releasing a workshop for more information about the Mercury retrograde in Gemini, as well as the eclipses that are coming up this month. So stay tuned for that. Currently, I'm fully booked for one-on-one readings until the end of June. So if you want to be on my waiting list, you can go to my website under the Contact Us page and just leave me your name, your contact info, and what kind of reading you want. Or just book ahead to Cancer season if you want like a birthday reading for astrology or tarot, and that way you're scheduled in and ready to go, okay? Thank you, Cancers, for watching. I love you all, and I'll talk to you soon, okay?